95 girls in the junior high, asking them questions about body image.
"93 out of the 95 girls surveyed have felt self-conscious about their bodies.
"52 out of 95 girls are currently unhappy with their bodies.
"70 out of the 95 girls surveyed feel judged by boys based on their body shape or size.
"65 out of 95 girls surveyed would lose weight.
"37 of the 95 girls surveyed don't see their body type in the media.
"53 out of 95 girls surveyed do not strive to be like models.
"88 out of the 95 girls surveyed want more realistic models to be portrayed in the media.
"23 out of 95 girls surveyed have hurt or considered hurting themselves because of their body image.
We interviewed girls in the junior high asking them questions about body image. Have you ever heard boys or girls judge other girls about their body shape or size?
Yeah, a lot. Like all the time at school.
Is there like an incident you can remember, or like a time that you heard a guy or a girl say something?
Well, I think like girls just do it a lot because they like feel self-conscious about their own bodies and they just push it like onto other people. And I think guys do it because like maybe they have nothing, it's just awkward and they have nothing really else to say. And it's like.
So does it affect you? Do you act differently around guys at school because of that?
I mean, I think like everyone just gets kind of awkward and stuff around people like that because they take it personally, I guess.
So do you internalize it ever?
Yeah, I think it's rude and sometimes.
Okay, do you see models?
Yeah, I felt self-conscious about my body. Like, I judge like myself based on other people a lot, and so I like compare myself to them, and so I like try and be like I want to look like other people, even though I'm like not really, and also like sometimes I feel like a little bit overweight compared to other girls.
Do you ever feel that boys judge you based on your body shape or size?
No, not really, but I feel like they judge some of my friends. Like, some of my friends are self-conscious about their bodies, and, so, like, when they're trying to talk about that, they kind of, like, joke around about that and, like, say, oh, like, you're so fat, but even though they're just kidding, it's still, like, not really funny, and I know it hurts them, too, and me.
Do you think the models portrayed in the media are something to strive for, or would you rather see realistic girls in the media?
Yeah, I would definitely rather see realistic girls in the media, because now you're just like set for this impossible standard of what you should be and what you have to strive for, even though it's completely unhealthy and unnatural and unrealistic.
And do you think these models, they impact how you view yourself?
Yeah, a lot of the times, yes, because like my legs aren't as skinny as theirs, or like I don't have like as tight of abs as them, and it's just like hard to see that every day. And
do you ever feel that boys or girls judge you or maybe one of your friends or someone you know based on your body shape or size?
Yes.
Can you like explain a time or elaborate on it?
Well, like one time I was hanging out with my soccer friends, and one of the girls wasn't there, and the other girls started like talking about her, and they were like talking about how she acts around boys, and they were like, and she's kind of pretty too, so now we turned her into a slut because we made her all into boys and stuff. So that was.
Why do you think boys or girls do this?
Well, I think in that situation they were probably a little bit, I don't know, maybe envious. I mean, they all have like boyfriends and stuff, so.
So why do you think boys do this to girls too?
Probably to lower their self-esteem, because I don't know, I think it'd be easier to like control someone when you lower their self-esteem.
So like, does this affect you? Do you act differently around boys because you're scared they might judge you based on your shape or size?
I mean, I think about it sometimes just because it's like something that you think about. I don't feel like this year or years before we've been like, you know, like no one in our class really dates or anything, but I still kind of think about it sometimes.
Do you see models portrayed in the media as something to strive for?
No.
So do you think it'd be better for girls' self-esteem that maybe if the girls in the media were more realistic looking?
Yeah, I think that the models are just so unrealistic that I just don't even.
And like, it affects you, or does it make you feel worse about yourself seeing models in the media?
And I know like other girls too, like they'll be talking and they'll be like, oh my gosh, she's so skinny, or she wears so much makeup. Like, you know, when I'm hanging out with some of my other friends, they'll be like talking about models or girls from their school, and they'll be like, I mean, girls from school, that's more just, you know, calling someone a slut because they like had a boyfriend or douse themselves.
Have you ever felt self-conscious about your body?
Yeah.
Can you explain like a time?
Well, I guess I first kind of realized was when like I'd hear guys talk about like girls they liked or like girls they didn't like and like reasons why, and they'd a lot of time be like about their bodies, and I realized like I'm not perfect, and so it's like for the first time I like did guys like talk about me like that and stuff, and that's when I started feeling self-conscious.
So you feel like boys judge girls and maybe you based on your body size or your body shape?
Yeah.
A lot, and so does that make you feel like worse about yourself?
Yeah, I think so, because like I always hear like guys are like really harsh, and like I hear them talking, and then like, you know, like they kind of like judge everyone. It's kind of hard.
Do you see models portrayed in the media as something to strive for, or does it make you feel worse about yourself?
Yeah, I think like when I look through magazines, it makes me feel bad because they're like really pretty and skinny and stuff.
So do you think that's good for girls our age to see, or do you think we need more realistic girls?
I think we should put more realistic girls in media, like for like kids to see, so that when they're growing up, they like don't have like the same like images in their head that like a lot of kids that we do, I guess.
So are you currently happy about how your body looks?
Not really, no.
Do you ever feel that boys or maybe girls judge you or a friend or someone you know like based on your body shape or size?
Yeah. I remember a long time ago I had a friend and she would kind of like call me fat, and so yeah, I think that girls and boys they judge people based on.
Why do you think they do that?
I don't know, maybe it's just like the system. Everyone's just been inclined to say that girls have to be skinny and stuff, and so they just kind of take it out on people who want it.
So does like that affect you? Do you act differently around certain people because of that?
Yeah, I think mainly guys because, you know, because I've heard so many stories about people being called fat by guys especially and stuff. So I think I definitely act differently around guys. Like I'm more careful in what I wear.
Do you see the models portrayed in the media as something to strive for?
No, not really. Especially after taking RCG, I've kind of realized that the models are not realistic, and I've watched a lot of those Photoshop videos. So, I don't particularly see them as something to strive for.
Do you wish the media had more realistic girls portrayed?
Yeah, because I do know that there are a lot of girls who do strive for the models in media, and I think it's unfair. I think that they should have more realistic models.
And so, like, do you think it affects you or a friend when they see these models?
I think it affects like most girls. I mean, because especially like you know that the guys are looking at these models and thinking, wow, these models are so pretty. You know, I wish my girlfriend was like that. Or you see other girls who are like, gosh, I wish I were that pretty. And so it makes you think like, do you really need to be that pretty? And so then you start thinking like how you can change yourself and stuff. And I don't think that's very